So a week ago, Trippie Redd dropped his album with Machine Gun Kelly, and not only is the album not great, no one is actually talking about the album other than it being really bad. They're just talking about all these random controversies and embarrassing situations that just make him look like pretty horrible. So let me explain. Trippie Redd has been getting an insane amount of hate lately, like so much hate that I was like, okay, I'm not just going to just drop a video on this thing. Oh my god, this is so bad. Like, I'm gonna let it marinate for a little bit. I'm gonna really hear it out. The album dropped. I listened to it, and then I waited a little bit, and then I listened to it again. And I'm just gonna say it straight up, guys, it's not good. Like, he did not do great. In fact, it was so bad that Anthony Fantano, which he's not really known for giving great reviews to people, gave it a not 5, not 4, not 3, not 2, not -5, not -4, not -3, not -2, not -1, but a 0. Yeah, they got a 0. On top of that, Trippie Redd got absolutely clowned on by a producer, and here's kind of what happened. Basically, the producer found out he produced for Trippie Redd and was like, oh, hell no. This is basically what he said. He said, the way I just learned I have a beat placement in this morning, and I know it's about to be the worst song I've ever heard. So it was posted by a producer named Kason, 2K. Trippie Redd then quote tweeted it by saying, thanks for letting me know you have been removed from the album. Good luck. And MGK replied saying, played himself for Twitter. Now, you see, if these were some respected artists, this would be like a boss move. Like, oh my god, you just lost this huge opportunity. And he kind of did lose an opportunity in just like a free little bag. But the producer was smart, and he said, thank God your label paid in advance with the Young Thug picture. And I'm not even gonna explain what that means. If you know, you know. Trippie Redd then said, this cap, I'll double the money if you show proof you got paid. Cap. The producer started hating on MGK, and then the producer said, y'all think this is funny, but name another time the producer has stood by their morals. And then he then called Trippie a terrible, corrupt person. I don't totally agree with it. And then he clowned him even further by by showing a screenshot showing Trippie Redd's label 10K Projects allegedly like paying him and telling him exactly what to say on Twitter for like the album rollout or whatever. And then Trippie Redd is like cap. But at the end of the day, bro, Trippie Redd gave this way too much attention, and he just looked really bad. So he already came off on the wrong foot. All right, you know what I mean? But anyways, that wasn't it. And we are going to get to the music, guys. We are going to get to the music. Afterwards, they went on Aiden Ross's stream, and like, it was just kind of like, I don't know, like Trippie Redd had like this ego. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like just throwing that word out over, just saying ego, but he definitely had an ego, guys, because here's the video. Basically, XQC and Aiden Ross were just talking, and Trippie Redd was just like, he made these hand movements like, oh, they're just talking. It's like, bro, come on. And yeah, people just started hating on him. One guy said, Trippie Redd ain't had a hit since the Trump administration. Another person said, bro doing all of this to pull streams on the new album just to sell 5K in a week. Kick Trippie out. He should be happy he's there, bro. He needs the clout he can get for this album. All jokes aside, I haven't heard a good Trippie song since 2018, and I'm not really not gonna debate with any of those, to be honest, because I do think they're hateful, but you can definitely understand where they're coming from, and we're not even gonna go into like Trippie Redd's fall off. Just way too many videos on that. Anyways, Trippie, another person said Trippie ego is too big for someone who fell off in 2018. And basically what happened was they were in the room, in Ross's stream room, and Trippie Redd went up and was like, okay, what's going on, bro? Why do you want to go up? He picks up a bunch of cash Aiden Ross had, and I guess he had it from the Sexy Red stream. He said, why do you have so much cash, dude? And then Trippie Redd just throws it on the roof. And this is kind of like a weird, like, he just couldn't read the room. I don't know. It just, no one really thought it was cool. MGK was kind of like, you're cool, dude. Maybe. I don't know what he thought, to be honest. I'm pretty sure they're good friends. And he's cool for doing this for Trippie too, because, most people, I don't know, music industry, just industry stuff in general, you fall off, everyone stops messing with you. MGK is a real one for doing this album with him. I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't really listen to him. He's not my cup of tea. He's a bit, if you listen to any like emo rapper, it's like MGK, Anyway, he threw the cash at the roof, and everyone was just like, bro, come on, dude, come on, bro, come on. And yeah, people just were not messing with him. I'll show you some more tweets. One person said Trippie Redd still thinks he's in 2018. It's bad because Trippie has an ego and Aiden is bigger than him. This is an opportunity for his career. He's tight. He lost a Twitter beef, LMFAO. They just use Aiden for promo. And I'm not gonna lie, like, you can kind of like you can kind of be like, wow, sorry, not wow, but it's kind of just like, damn, yeah, he's right. Trippie Redd, do better, man. But anyways, let's get into the music. All right, so this EP, I listened to it twice and I really did want to give a somewhat positive review. So I'm gonna start off by saying I don't think this is garbage music. This is not horrible music. If someone is a diehard Trippie Redd fan, they'll be like, oh my god, this is cool, this is cool. But to everyone else, and you know, most of Trippie Redd's fans, as hard as it is to believe, are actually, they're like, I don't know, for Trippie Redd has like a, I don't know how to explain it, like certain rappers, you'll probably get what I mean when you say this, but like, I wouldn't say like, okay, saying like low IQ is kind of like, it's kind of like pretentious, but I'll just say they have like NPC fan bases. So artists like Moneybagg Yo, like, I don't really know who listens to Moneybagg Yo, but people listen to him, but they're kind of like bots. No offense, they just kind of are. But Trippie Redd's fan base, the people who tap in, aren't really like that. Maybe other than his like stands and stuff. In general, Trippie Redd's fans, or just the people that seem to be in tune or checking him out, actually seem to really like know their stuff and have high expectations for him, which is a good sign. You know, if you have fans like that or people checking you out, it means that, you know, you're putting something out that attracts those types of listeners. So I wouldn't even say that's a bad thing. But the problem is this tape or this EP, bro, it was just like, first of all, Machine Gun Kelly out sang or rapped Trippie like easily. It wasn't even close. Like not actually, no, it wasn't that bad, but he definitely like did better than Trippie. It was more on his type of a style, I would say. The other thing about Trippie is just, I don't know, he just doesn't really have that emo sad voice in him anymore. It's just like, bro, I don't, it's just so nasally, bro. No offense, I'm just being like honest. It's just super nasally, and I'm just not trying to really hear it. There's like one song that's okay, but then MGK comes on and then it's like, bro, I'd rather just listen to like Lil Peep or something. Come on, dude. So yeah, overall, like, you know, Fantano gave it a 0. I'll give it a 3 to 5 depending on the day. Today's a Thursday, so I'm gonna give it a 3. But you know, it's really just, it's not that good. And what's really funny about this, and I know I said this in the very beginning of the video, but Trippie Redd is just, it's so man, guys, if you're an artist, just understand it is so tough to get recognized as a, it is so tough to be like a, to like not to get recognized. I don't know why I rambled off like that. It's so tough to shake off a bad label. Like Trippie Redd has been labeled as corny, a joke, underground, falling off, and the thing is, once people latch onto that, they will not stop until they make it true. Like Trippie Redd has, you know, he's still Trippie Redd. He's got like 10 million followers on Instagram. He's got platinum. I think his song with X went diamond or something. You know, this guy has crazy accomplishments, but nobody cares because all his recent music is trash. And what's worse is they will take whatever they can and just throw you under the bus. So I'll give you an example. Trippie Redd was on a vlog with DDG. I don't know if you know who DDG is. He's kind of like this guy who used to do YouTube, and now he's like a very respected figure in the rap game. You know, he's kind of like competing with Gunna for top spot ever since, you know, Young Thug got locked up. DDG has been honestly just saving the rap game. I'm not gonna lie, like pretty much everyone in the underground has taken influence from DDG. Summers, Can, pretty much Slay World is basically just DDG clones. But anyways, they were in a vlog together, and Trippie Redd, I'm not gonna play the whole video, but he basically just said that, hey, I didn't actually have a baby. It wasn't actually mine. I did a DNA test. My mom told me to take it, and you know, yeah, it's not my baby. And then this is what happened. The girl that he had the woman with the baby with said he was going to do something to himself very bad if he kept the baby, if she kept the baby. He begged him to come down to Ohio to do a DNA test together, and he said, no, I'm scared of Meek Mill. Wait, what? I don't know. She said a bunch of stuff, and I can't put the thing on because I can't put what she said because she said some words in there that I can't put, but I will put like his DMs. It's like, oh no, you can't do this. This will break my heart and crush my world. Come pick up this other 10K and get rid of it right now. Like he's trying to pay her to have an abortion, which is like, you know, rappers do that, like, but it's just like, come on, bro. Anyways, she then accused them of lying of the DNA tests, and you know, child support is expensive, guys. Child support is expensive, and he probably saw how much he was facing and was like, damn. You know, the other thing too, which is, I agree, very lame, is basically that he canceled shows or tours because of the baby, the delivery, like, and Trippie Redd did not even see his son be born, which is just like, yo, this is messed up. And I was on a subreddit, and even his fans were like, yo, this is really bad. Like, why would he do this? And I guess his most recent song, LWRW, where he said, I need an abortion, was because of his son that he wasn't messing with. So, you know, what I'm trying to get at here is Trippie Redd, I know we made another, I made like a Trippie Redd video like a week or 2 weeks ago. It's just like Trippie Redd, bro, nobody, I don't know. It's like nobody respects Trippie Redd. Trippie Redd has lost all respect possible in rap. You know, there was a time where Trippie Redd was like this new up and coming rapper. I remember when he dropped Limitless. I'm not gonna lie, I just listened to a song with Lil Tracy and maybe some of his stuff. Yeah, a song with X, and he had a couple songs here and there like Love Scars. He had some cool stuff, bro. He had cool stuff. He had some cool songs, and I was never like the biggest fan of him, but he was cool, you know what I mean? Trippie had his own sound. Like, him and Lil Wop, they had like this run back in the day. He was cool, bro. He really had this thing, but just over the years, through a series of bad moves and just not really caring about his brand, and I guess just caring about like maybe money more. I don't know what it is. He just really like messed up his entire brand. I can't lie. Like, he could have become so much. He could have been so much bigger. You know what I mean? Or he could have had so much longevity. And then you look at his age, and he's 24, and just like, geez, yeah, this is not looking good. Not looking good at all for him. But anyways, I'm gonna end the video here. I feel like if I just keep going on, there's so many bad, like there's so many like not bad. There's just so many negative things you can touch on Trippie Redd. Just like, I don't know. It's like I don't really want to speak on it anymore. Overall, the album was not great. It just wasn't a good album. If you say otherwise, you're just a delusional fan, or you're just a fan of them. You don't need to be delusional. Sorry for that dip, but you know, you just, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's just like no one is trying to listen to Trippie Redd MGK EP. Like, this is probably the worst. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I would just say one thing. If I were you, Trippie Redd, if you were watching this, I would do one thing. I would just lock myself in the studio for like a year. I would make sure there was no peak coming out of, I think he just bought like this huge black mansion for like $15 million. I know, something crazy, but I would make sure there isn't a peak coming out, like nothing about you, and you make a comeback and it's positive. It's just like good music, undeniably. It's something a little new. You're doing your thing and you come back and it's like, okay, you know, and you just need one hit and you can kind of like light a fire back into your career, and you can kind of push back, and you can't do what you've done every time you've done that before and just drop off the map again. You got to keep applying pressure. The only thing is, I think he just made so much money and he's so established as an artist right now that he just does not have that fire in his stomach anymore, which is cool. You know, happen. You made your money. It's good. Net spend will take your play. I'm just joking, but you know what I mean. Anyways, thanks. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye.